Do you want to perfect your deadlift form? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the world of deadlifts, a cornerstone exercise that engages virtually every muscle in your body. Deadlifts are not just about lifting heavy weights off the ground, they're about strength, control, and precision. They're about understanding your body, pushing your limits, and constantly striving for improvement. And most importantly, they're about doing it right. Correct form is not just critical for maximizing the effectiveness of your workout, but also for ensuring your safety. Incorrect technique can lead to injuries, hindering your progress and potentially causing long-term damage. In this video, we'll be breaking down the steps to perform a perfect deadlift. From the setup to the lift, the descent, and back again, we'll guide you through each stage with detailed instructions and tips. So if you're ready to master the art of deadlifting, stay tuned. First things first, the setup is crucial for a successful deadlift. It's like the foundation of a building. Without a solid base, everything else can crumble. Let's break it down. Starting with foot placement, it's all about balance and stability. Your feet should be hip-width apart, with your toes slightly pointed outwards. This stance provides a strong base for lifting heavy weights. Think of it as planting your roots into the ground before you grow tall and strong. Next, we move on to bar placement. The barbell should be positioned over the midpoint of your feet. This is typically around an inch away from your shins when you're standing straight. Why is this important, you ask? Well, having the barbell too far forward can strain your lower back, and having it too close can cause you to lose balance. Now let's talk about grip. There are a few different grips you can use, but we'll focus on the double overhand grip and the mixed grip. The double overhand grip is where both of your palms are facing you. This grip is great for beginners as it helps develop grip strength. The mixed grip, on the other hand, is where one palm is facing you and the other is facing away. This grip is used when lifting heavier weights as it prevents the bar from rolling out of your hands. Lastly, let's discuss body positioning. Your hips should be higher than your knees but lower than your shoulders. This creates a sort of triangle with your body, which is the optimal position for lifting. Your chest should be up and your back straight. A common cue is to imagine you're trying to show off the logo on your shirt to someone standing in front of you. To recap, foot placement is about balance and stability. Bar placement is about minimizing strain and maintaining balance. Grip is about security and strength. Body positioning is about creating the optimal angle for lifting. Remember, a good setup is half the battle won. So, take the time to get these fundamentals right, and you'll be well on your way to mastering the deadlift. Now that you're set up, it's time to lift that barbell. Let's start with your stance. Your feet should be about hip-width apart, and your grip just outside your legs. Remember, your grip strength is crucial to your performance in this lift. If you need to, you can employ an alternate grip, one hand overhand, the other underhand, to help secure the bar. Moving on from the grip, the next focus is your back. The number one rule here is to keep your back straight. This is not just to prevent injury, but also to ensure an efficient lift. A rounded back will throw off your balance and make the lift more difficult. So, think of your spine as a steel rod that needs to remain rigid throughout the lift. Now let's talk about the actual lifting part. The deadlift is not a pull motion, but rather a push. You're pushing the ground away from you with your legs. Begin the lift by driving through your heels. As the barbell passes your knees, extend your hips forward to bring your body to an upright position. Remember to keep the barbell close to your body throughout the lift for maximum efficiency. Common mistakes during the lift phase include lifting with your back instead of your legs and letting the barbell drift away from your body. These mistakes not only make the lift harder, but also increase the risk of injury. So always keep in mind, lift with your legs, not your back, and keep the barbell close to your body. A final tip about breathing. It's important to take a deep breath and brace your core before you lift. This creates intra-abdominal pressure that protects your spine and helps you lift more weight. Exhale at the top of the lift once you've fully extended your hips. So, that's the lift. Not too hard, right? Remember, practice makes perfect, and with every repetition, you're one step closer to mastering the deadlift. You've lifted the barbell, but the job isn't over yet. Now it's time to bring it back down. Lowering the barbell, often known as the descent, is just as important as the lift. It's not just about dropping the weight and calling it a day. The descent requires control, precision, and technique, just like the lift. It's a part of the exercise that completes the full range of motion and engages your muscles in a different way. So, how do you lower the barbell correctly? Start by pushing your hips back. As you do this, allow the barbell to lower down your thighs. Keep your back straight and your core engaged. The barbell should remain close to your body, practically skimming your legs. Remember, the barbell should descend in a straight line, just as it ascended. Your knees should start to bend once the barbell has passed them. This is crucial because if you bend your knees too early, you might hit them with the barbell, causing injury. Continue lowering the barbell until it's back on the ground. All the while, keep your chest up and your shoulders back. The descent isn't a time to relax or lose form. It's a time to maintain control and demonstrate strength. But what are some common mistakes people make during the descent? One is rounding the back, which puts unnecessary stress on the spine and can lead to injury. Another is letting the barbell drift away from the body, which can cause you to lose balance. And finally, some people drop the barbell too quickly, missing out on the benefits of a controlled descent. To avoid these mistakes, always remember to maintain good form. Keep your back straight, your core engaged, and your gaze forward. Lower the barbell in a controlled manner, keeping it close to your body. And most importantly, never rush the descent. It's not about how fast you can drop the weight, but how well you can control it. And that's how you safely and effectively lower the barbell. So, the next time you're deadlifting, give the descent the attention it deserves. Remember, a good lift isn't just about the ascent, but the descent as well. Even seasoned lifters can make mistakes, so let's take a moment to talk about common errors in deadlifting. First off, rounding the back. This is one of the most common mistakes and can lead to serious injury. To avoid this, it's essential to keep your core engaged and your back straight, as if there's a rod running from your head to your tailbone. Think of puffing out your chest and pulling your shoulders back. This should help keep your spine in the correct alignment. Next up, lifting with the arms. This isn't arm day, folks. The deadlift is primarily a leg, glute, and back exercise. If you're trying to pull the barbell with your arms, you're not only limiting the amount of weight you can lift but also risking injury. Instead, imagine your arms as hooks and the lifting force coming from pushing the ground away with your feet. Your arms should remain straight throughout the movement. Thirdly, improper barbell placement. If the barbell starts too far away from your body, you'll likely end up leaning forward, which can lead to a loss of balance and unnecessary strain on your lower back. The barbell should be over the middle of your feet, and your shins should be close to the bar but not touching it at the start of the lift. As you lift, the barbell should remain close to your body, ideally brushing your shins and thighs on the way up. Lastly, remember to breathe. Holding your breath during a heavy lift can cause a rise in blood pressure and isn't good for your body. Practice the Valsalva maneuver, where you take a deep breath in, hold it, then exhale forcefully as you lift. This technique can help stabilize your core and protect your spine during the lift. Remember, avoiding these common mistakes can make a big difference in your deadlift performance. So, keep these tips in mind the next time you're standing in front of that barbell. Happy lifting! And there you have it, a step-by-step guide to perfecting your deadlift form. We've journeyed together from the basics of understanding what a deadlift is, through the meticulous setup, the crucial lift, and the often overlooked descent. We've also addressed some common mistakes and provided strategies on how to avoid them. Remember, the importance of maintaining proper form can't be overstated. Not only does it ensure your safety, but it also maximizes the effectiveness of your workout. Every tweak, every adjustment, every breath serves a purpose. You're not just lifting a barbell, you're sculpting a stronger, healthier you. As you venture into your fitness journey, keep these tips close to your heart. Allow them to guide you, to inspire you, and to propel you towards your goals. Now it's your turn to put these tips into practice. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fitness tips and tutorials. Happy lifting!